ask is, why are you running for county commissioner?
Honestly, the reason I'm running is because I feel I need to contribute.
And what are some things do you want to contribute that you think? What were the needs?
Well, when I'm looking at the county as a whole, and I've been here since 1989, so most of my adult life has been spent in Fayette County. And being a resident of Southern West Virginia my entire life, I just see things that, again, 20, 30 years ago were not as big an issue as they are today. You know, here on 16, here at the end of 16 going into Oak Hill, we have a food pantry. At least once a month, I drive by and you see a line of cars a quarter mile long waiting to pick up a box of food. When I drive through Mount Hope today, as an example, I see nothing but empty storefronts. But when you drive one block off Main Street, in any direction, you see well cared for homes, manicured homes that people have pride in. So I want to be able to help, again, bring that level of commitment back to restoring these communities to where they were in prior years.
You've been doing community listening sessions for months now.
Yes.
How has that informed you as you prepare to run? And what have people told you that they want to see happen here in Fayette County?
Well, basically, what they said they want to see, and actually, 2 weeks ago we had a campaign meeting right here, and the thing that hit me the most out of all the meetings we've had and talking to people was a young lady that my waitress brought here, that is Mount Hope, who said, "Mike, we need help. We have issues with addiction. I've got people that come to me that are looking for work or want jobs." So, she came over looking for help because she heard somebody would listen to her. So, when I've met with some of the mayors in the county over the last 2 months, what I see, what I hear from them are, they've got these jobs that today they're doing on their own, that a lot of support, and they're doing a lot of work that goes unnoticed. When you look at what they're doing in Smithers, Montgomery, on their own, and trying to bring in new business and develop infrastructure on their own. What has amazed me is the fact that they took on meaningful responsibility on their own, doing jobs that are well beyond, the minimum requirements. So, again, what I have found is we've got a lot of people here that have made their homes in Fayette County because they've took on meaningful responsibility on their own to build better lives for them and their families. And what they need now from us as community leaders is to join them in that struggle to find meaningful responsibility and assume the accountability of creating those opportunities to make sure that that young lady sitting right there, working right now, has a place for her children to work in 10 years when they're grown and ready to end their adult lives.
It's a major change. The county's still dealing with it is the new national park.
Yes.
What role do you see the county commission playing in charting the way that Fayette County is changing because of that? And what role do you think you would have in helping adjust to the national park?
Well, I think the fact we have a national park now here in Fayette County is a tremendous opportunity to become, again, that business destination. When you look at a lot of places in the country where we've seen a lot of growth happen, it's been due to a lot of things we have here: natural resources, natural beauty, things that are aesthetically pleasing, a desire to maintain that environmentally friendly area. So why not leverage that to bring in tech industries, bring in manufacturing? Because if I'm again, I've had a lot of opportunity of working at the corporate level most of my adult life. And again, what I've noticed is when you're attracting those types of industries into an area, what they're looking for is, what's that nice balance of work-life. So, we have a beautiful county here, not just here on the plateau, but in the valley as well. So, let's leverage the fact we have this beautiful national park now and say, hey, bring your tech startup to Fayette County. Bring your manufacturing startup to Fayette County, because look what we have here. The perfect balance of, again, beauty, nature, resources, and a willing and able workforce that's willing to invest into use the company. So I think as county commissioner, maybe I could be that catalyst to drive that change and bring those people together and have those discussions.
So my last question for you is the one I always ask anyone seeking political office. Give me your 30-second elevator pitch on why you're the best person suited to be the next county commissioner.
I think probably because it's not about me. The return on investment on this endeavor of mine is not going to be seen in my lifetime. If I do this correctly and do it right, it's going to be seen in her children's lifetime, not mine. So, my 30-second pitch is, don't look for what's going to happen today. The return on investment is not going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be 10, 20 years from now. So, I think I'm the right guy for the job because I'm not looking for their return on this investment. Tomorrow, next week, I'm looking for it to be 20 years from now when her children are grown and when they're looking for their next job.
Any questions, Danny? Anything you want to say that I didn't ask you about?
And if you have, we will be doing some live drive sessions in different parts of the county starting in January.
Okay.
I would invite you to go to our webpage and our Facebook page and watch for those live sessions to be posted. And we'd encourage you to participate, ask questions, send us questions that we can answer when we're doing this. We're starting here at the Wolf Creek Park area, here end of 16, and we want to drive through Mount Hope, Montgomery, Smithers, these different Anstead, some of these areas where we see opportunities for development. And we'll be looking for questions from the community for us to answer on our platform.
One thing like I'd like to ask, and like you can look at him like when you answer it, is like how do you like see like the tech startups and stuff that like you desire to like bring in Fayette County? Like how do you see them like fitting in like with like the current like way of life here?
Well, actually, it's funny. I had that discussion with a local business operator yesterday. There was a rafting company here in Fayette County. He was talking about again what they're looking for. Again, a lot of people that are coming into our community now. If you've noticed here, and I in my other business, I get paid to notice things. You see the number of Teslas driving through Fayette County now, through Fayetteville. You're looking for people that have a lot of money to spend, and people that are looking for that, work-life balance, balancing their professional pursuits along with their personal pursuits. So, again, that balance I see is that those tech startups, again, this new economy that we're going into in the 21st century, they're looking for that balance of, again, where can I go and be a laptop warrior, or where I can put my new tech startup and also look outside, see a beautiful mountainside or a beautiful gorge, or, on the weekend, kayak on a Class 5 rapid. So I see that balance being right there for those entrepreneurs that are looking for, again, that place that's aesthetically pleasing, environmentally friendly, but also, forward thinking. So when you look at progressiveness, in a full community, we're all looking for that opportunity to grow beyond ourselves. So that balance will be found, again, in our current endeavors today and looking for that nice work-life balance, but in balancing those opportunities in the future as technology changes, as we grow and adapt and change our ever-changing environment, take advantage of those new things that we find out here to take advantage of in nature in our new national park. So I think you see a lot of people, again, find that new work-life balance, this being a very favorable place, just like they did in California, just like they did in places like, Texas, Florida, where a lot of these new startups are coming into place. But again, it's not just tech. Again, look at manufacturing as an example. Again, look, not just a national stage, but international. You've got a lot of startups that are happening all over the world that are, micro manufacturing, that again are based on things, like textile. I was watching a documentary the other night on how we're looking at new natural alternatives to some of our traditional, textile industries. Things like bananas of all things, and repurposing fibers from banana peels, things that we never think of. So there's all kinds of things that we could be looking at here that have not even occurred to us yet. That maybe, again, my employee's child's next discovery. It may have the next Bill Gates living in Mount Hope today. We're not even aware of it.
My last question would be like, what do you have to say to like the people in Fayette County who like do not like want to see change and they kind of like want to preserve like what's already here?
I think that we can find a balance in that. Actually, I had that discussion with some of the gentleman here that was concerned about development on 19. And actually, this afternoon I'm having a discussion with a couple that's concerned about development here that don't want to see a lot of changes. The thing is, development is inevitable. How we manage that development is something we can absolutely manage. So that's why the Wolf Creek Park endeavor that was started here in 2006 that didn't occur was so interesting to me, because when you look at mixed use development across the country, places like Charlotte or Atlanta, where they brought in, again, that nice balance of, again, affordable housing and business, and take advantage of, again, trails and things, again, different transportation methods in this new mixed-use developments. They've had a lot of success in building the economy and maintaining that aesthetically pleasing, environmentally friendly presence. So it can be done. What we have to stop doing is looking solely on our understanding of things and, not be afraid to look at what we've done successfully and apply to our own situation. You can find that balance of, again, environmentally friendly and economically opportunistic opportunities to help us achieve that balance that everybody's looking for. There's no reason to think that we're going to turn to Pigeon Forge, with lots of billboards and signs and things that are not aesthetically pleasing or not environmentally friendly. We can have a balance here. It's just a matter of working together. And I've always been shocked in my corporate career in having people I've met outside of West Virginia that have moved to these other areas that have found that balance and found that ability to find the way to do these things. I think we can keep that talent and intelligence here in Fayette County and find those balances.
For me, thank you, sir.
Thank you.